Starting a business is a great way to create other sources of income. If done correctly, it can become your main source of income. Here are some important points to remember if you're looking to start a business. Hi, my name is Samantha and I'm a director at Deep Pockets Finance, Chartered Accountant. At Deep Pockets Finance, we believe that anyone can have deep pockets as long as they effectively manage their finances. When I started Deep Pockets, I started it as a side hustle. So I used it as a vehicle to share information on how to effectively budget, how to effectively invest, and how to effectively save. As time went on, because my priorities changed due to the birth of my girls, I had a full-time job, but I was no longer able to balance everything that I needed to do in terms of being there for my girls and also being fully available at work. So I started Deep Pockets as a means for me to continue following my passion, but to also be able to be there for my children when they needed me. And this is how we birthed the accounting side of the business. My main goal in starting Deep Pockets was to be able to create another source of income for myself, but to also give myself freedom to be able to spend important time with my family. Now, when I started the business, I had goals in mind, and one of them was to be able to create another source of income. The other was to be able to provide impactful information to people so that they could also aspire to have wealth. They could also aspire to have deep pockets, as the name says. When I started, there were key points that I actually went through, which I want to share in this video. So if you're looking to start a business or if you've got a side hustle, then stay tuned. At this stage, it's important to consider where the business is going, how the business is going to grow, and the business structures that you're going to put in place. So when I'm talking about business structures, I'm talking about, are you going to trade as a sole trader? Is it a side hustle that's going to remain small? Are you looking to have a limited liability company which is registered with Companies House? Or are you going to get into a partnership with another person? These are important things to consider at this point, because then you can build the business the right way. The first thing that you need to look at if you're looking to start a business is understand where the business is going and what the business is going to achieve. What will success look like for you in the next 5 years, or maybe in the next 3 years' time? What are you looking to achieve with the business? Are you looking to create another source of income? Are you looking to explore a passion that you have? Are you looking to solve a problem that you've seen time and time again and it's going to impact a lot of people? It's important to start with the end in mind. Understanding where you're going will help you to create a map of what you need to do now. So it's important to just sit down and understand why you're creating that business or why you're starting that business and what you're hoping the business will achieve. Number two, it's important to understand how the business will make money. Are you going to be selling products or are you going to be selling a service? If you're looking to sell a service, it's important to understand what training you need to have or what additional knowledge you need to have. If it's something that you've not done before but are passionate about it, are you able to partner with someone else who has expertise in that area? Points that you need to consider if you're looking to sell a product are there suppliers who can provide you with the products that you need? Where are those suppliers based and how long does it take for those products to reach you? How are those products going to reach your end user and how will those end users order from you? Is it going to be online? Are you going to be using other platforms in order to sell it? So those are things that you just need to think about. Another important point to note within understanding how the business will make money is how much is it going to cost. So at this stage, it's important to just understand how much it will cost to buy the products, how much it will cost to get yourself trained, and how much you can potentially sell the product for. When you're looking at how much to sell the product for, it's important to understand who you're selling the product to. At this stage, to look at competitors, if there are competitors within the market that you want to get into, see how much they're selling the products for. Look at reviews, see how the customers feel about the price versus the value that they believe they're getting from it. So these are important things to consider at this stage. Are you selling a product? Are you selling a service? How will you bring the product to the client and how much is it going to cost you? The third thing that you need to consider is, are you going to grow the business in the future? What is the vision for the business? Understanding this now will help you understand if at some point you need to plan to employ other people, if at some point you need to plan to open in another location, if at some point you need to increase your product offering. So just knowing this and knowing where the business is going will help you understand the planning that you need to do now, and the steps that you need to take, the information that you need to gather, and the research that you need to look into. So the 3 points that I covered in the video are: what are your business goals? How will the business make money? And are you looking to grow the business in the future? I really do hope that this helps, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Take care.